Jock Showalter, president of DealerPeak, says more dealers are realizing that CRM is about process as much as it is about technology, and they're committing to make it work organizationally, for which they're seeing the benefits.
We look for dealers who, are progressive, that get it, so to speak. And so what really is happening is, before it was a big mystery. What is this CRM? What does it even stand for? Why do I need it? I've sold cars for decades and never needed anything called a CRM. Well, now the veil of mystery has been lifted for the most part. So dealers, a lot of times they've gone through a number of iterations, trying different tools, trying different technologies, and they're realizing that, hey, it comes down to me. Am I going to make my organization leverage technology so at the end of the day, I've got more money in my pocket? And so the dealers get that this isn't technology because it's cool, or it's something I need because the next guy said he just signed up with some provider. He's realizing finally that, hey, we need this technology to make our business run today, because it's kind of like if a dealer wanted to do business 20 years ago and he wasn't willing to have a phone. It's just, this is the way that customers want to interact during the purchase experience. And so dealers now are getting away from the old habits that, put a warm body in front of me and I'll sell them a car. Well, that's just not happening like it used to. So as the market has evolved, as consumers have evolved, the dealer needs to evolve too and realize that the guy might not be standing in front of you, but he's a buyer. He really wants to buy a vehicle, and you need to meet him where he wants to do business. I would say probably 90% of the dealers have purchased CRM technology, but that's not where that's not the whole picture of what CRM is. CRM is as much about process as it is about technology. Okay, so if 90% of dealers have stroked a check every month for their CRM system, doesn't mean they've really implemented CRM in their dealership. I'd say that number is anywhere from maybe 40 to 60% of dealers who have actually committed internally and organizationally to implement a true CRM process, which is every bit as important as the tools that they're going to use. A lot of times dealers figured out, hey, I bought this technology, all my problems are solved. Well, unfortunately that's not the case. So to answer the question, how many dealers are fully utilizing CRM, I can only say maybe 50% of those dealers actually have both of those components, the technology plus the commitment from a management level to have the process in the organization. And that varies as well between a lot of so-called internet departments of a dealership are farther along than the rest of the dealership as far as the traditional showroom and telephone sales that go on in a dealership. A lot of times we'll see the internet portion, because they've divided that business out for whatever reason, is much farther along in setting up processes and using technology for their internet portion of their business. But really, we look at it more holistically, that the dealer really has to treat his entire organization, or entire sales organization at least, as an internet department, because 80% of the consumers out there are utilizing the internet in their purchase process. And so our ideal dealer is one who looks at the idea of introducing technology throughout the dealership, not just, okay, my internet department needs some tools so they can email back and forth to the internet customers. Well, you don't have a newspaper customer, and you don't have a phone customer necessarily, you don't have a fax customer, So these are just customers. So technology should be used to service all of those customers. So that's the kind of dealership we really look for, is one who is committed to making sure that the tools we provide are utilized in the dealership. And of course, we make the tools as easy as we can, for that process to be painless as possible. But it does take work.